LDIZL represent. It's the dog's time, yeah. There's that Mama Zella. She's a good girl. There's Uncle Tyson. Tyson, my bad. That's Uncle Bobbit. Bobby. Oh, you can smell something. Bobby, you sit. Huh? You're not listening too much because I'm paying attention too much because look what I've got here. I know. I mean, honestly. You gotta be so cool. All of you. I know. Everybody run. Run.
Saying he was going to fix it, and he made it worse. But when pressed on what she would do differently, Ashton Hearn stopped short of making a firm commitment. She made no promise to fix ranting, nor did she outline what level of ranting would be considered success under a Liberal government. Labor insists it has no regrets about making a promise to fix ranting, insisting it's pulling every lever Carmen struck a teenager when his car suddenly caught fire while he was doing burnouts at Gilman. A witness told police to Gilman at 11:30 last night. When they arrived, the 1994 BMW was engulfed in flames. The 18-year-old from Appleston was fined for dangerous driving. Brazen thieves had threatened a man as they stole a red car from his eastern suburbs yard. That story is up next. Plus, the Kyle and Jackie O fallout continues. See the eye-watering payout amounts he's after. A big win for South Australians struggling with a serious eye condition. A rough start for Aussie Oscar at the Melbourne.
As a lefty, you just don't see many lefties that bring it back into the left-hander. Amanda Knight, I tell you what, her first test wicket, but her first wicket for Australia in any format, and it's Schmitty Mundana.
Who's this? Jordan.
He's like that. Gets the outside edge.
Jordan. Jeez, turn my brain.
Lucy Hamilton's been known to break Mundana's heart on a couple of occasions. WPL, she was on 96 and she took an amazing catch.
It
might be upstairs.
Oh, did he?
And Test cricket.
He'll be under the bus.
He's under the bus. He's got a nice cold spot
She
there.
does get that front foot across. She does square up, and teams have looked to target her with a short pitch delivery. So they've got two gullies in place still, just looking for that ball to go across with that back of a length. She was on 96 in the WPL.
You are so cool, I know.
History of WPL. Mundana's on 96, and everyone is like one shot. She's going to go for it. And Lucy Hamilton, for some reason, was fielding at point. And she took a step across just as the ball was coming in. Mundana squeezed it through backward point, diving away to her right. And Lucy Hamilton was on the ruin it for Mundana. So she's got enough for a little bit here.
Big boys, you don't need the breast anymore. You don't need the breast. You got the snacky snacks. Let me clean your back, sweetie. Even though I dropped the food, look who's there, Mama. Because she's been learning to eat. We used to be feeding her eats 3 times a day. And she was just feeding 12 and still just losing weight. I'm so happy. It's been a good weekend too, but she's finally starting to put on some weight for herself. Before all it was bones. Scared me. All you can see is her belt and her ribs. So yeah, she's doing so much better. But having 12 and feeding 12, that's cray. I know, I gotta put this back in here because you know I need to go in the video shop. You're so cool. I know.
She's been building now into her 4th over.
It's so
She's been
cool.
fielding steadily the last over.
Yeah.
117.8.
I know.
She can swing it out to the righty and then she can also hold the seam and it just come back in slowly. But that is the length that she'll want to hit time and time again, and she'll be challenging both the righties. And again, I'll tell you what, that is some skill. She's hitting the length perfectly.
Hey, you're biting. Oh, you're biting for. No bite.
Just watch this.
Huh?
It's back in nicely.
You're not biting. You went from 12, you in there to like 4, 5. 5 of them in there from 12. And you're biting each other. I know, you're so good. I know. Oh, so cool.
It's a nice change up. Just making sure that every now and then both Lucy Hamilton and Darcy Brown check upstairs to ensure that the batter is not just camping on that front foot. But Darcy Brown, she struggled to find her rhythm during this series, but having the two righties here, and she's been fielding nicely in pace, I think is a real win for Australia. The key note, from a bowling perspective, when you do bowl the bouncer, it's not necessarily that bouncer delivery if it's not a full-on plan that you go, but you have to make the player make a decision. If it's well over their head, there's no impact. And the bouncer is really about putting the batter off their footwork. So you hang back slightly as a batter because you've seen the shorter delivery, you're having to duck until you wait for that next delivery slightly back. That's when those edges come into play.
That's a lovely shot again. Just work the angles ever so slightly on that occasion. Beats Elise Perry. It's her second magnificent off drive.
Well, she's hit a length beautifully the first two deliveries, but since she's bowled that bouncer, looking for those edges, she's just gone a touch too full. And she's being punished because Shefali Verma is not going to be missing out on those deliveries. She wants to hit the ball. She likes hitting the ball, and she knows as soon as it's over pitch, there is so much real estate in front of her. So it's almost a bit of a free hit.
No biting, no biting.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Bowling to finish the over just about.
No biting, it's all so cool. There's so many sisters there, I suppose. There's that many bitches, they're going to be some parts happening. Huh? The big boys dominate, but the rest is all bitches. Beautiful as they are. It's bitches.
That's reliability. It isn't an optional extra. It comes standard in every Toyota. Toyota.
Good afternoon. Kate McCarthy joined by Lisa commentary. Very good start for Australia this, and an even better start for Lucy Hamilton. Well, good morning. Good afternoon, everyone. Or good morning, wherever you are in the world that are watching. It's a beautiful day here at Wacker, and for Lucy Hamilton, you couldn't have asked for anything better, picking up a wicket early on in her spell.
Everyone out there, look at a picture of this here. The sea breeze has just come in, it has been hot. This young lady, what a start. There's been so much talk about her. We watched a lot of her through the WBBL, her temperament, not just her ability with the left arm lease, but her temperament. She's showing that in her first test match.
Now, what happened to the dog bowl of water? And the dog feeding silver bowl?
It's in there.
It's in there.
Not only getting the wicket,
Might be
but
one outside.
bowled through the game.
Because maybe
Smitty London
there's
as
other
well.
bowls
That is a
up in
very
there.
nice addition
The
for
buckets,
your first
right?
test wicket.
There are
And
more
what a wicket
buckets.
it was.
Yeah, it's underneath
It's a
the...
left-hander offer here at the Wacker. You're looking
Underneath
for the
that
ball to
cover.
swing away. They're predominantly offside
And
high,
Bobby
and that one's
Bobby.
come back through the gate.
Under here.
It's a deliberate in-swinger.
No, other
She
end.
will be able to tell us that, Lisa. But what
What
it
is the other end?
shows is very clever bowling.
Right at the back.
Well fielded, Elise Perry. Probably answers any questions people might have about how well she might move in this test match. Obviously the quad issue through the T20s, but please talk us through this. How
Yeah, off the seam as well. But Lucy Hamilton predominantly, and you heard Katie Martin and Lisa Martin talk about the fact that she does always shoot away from the right hand. She struggles to actually swing the ball back in. We have to remember she's only 19 years of age.
Some more good fielding from the Aussies, really backing up their bowler here.
Yeah, and I have no doubt that over time she'll be looking to master that. Left armers who can swing the ball back into the right-hander, away from the left-hander to your right leg. She's so young. But what I also picked up, and it's so important here at the WAC, is the length you bowl. Often you come here, bowlers bowl too short. They get excited with the extra bounce. That is the perfect length that drew the batter onto her front foot. Great bowling.
End of the over, that's a maiden, 1 for 26.
In this chair will sit a
We're having a towel.
It's going to be like a hot seat.
They put this on because they dry their mouths in the towel a lot of times. Is that one good?
Feel that heart and work through it.
I'm just taking that one pen.
These people need help. They need your help and my help.
Because we're just going to rip into them for cheap laughs. This is rubbish.
Let big celebrity intervention.
They've had it too good for too long.
You could be right, actually. Soon on 7.
So these are the last 14 Shield games at this venue at the WACA. 14 times teams have elected to bowl first. 6 wins, 5 losses, 3 draws. That's through. Takes some stopping. Red Gardner will get to it before it gets to the rope. Were either of you surprised with the decision? Obviously, Australia choosing to bowl first. It's worked for them in previous test
Fill up
matches,
their
but
water
it's
bottles and then
surprised
left and
at
they
all.
go put their tongue neck in.
It's often the temptation here.
What do you use for that?
Talk about there's a lot of grass on the pitch. I think it'll get better and better as the game goes on. It's going to be hot in the first few days, and it tends to get like concrete. It doesn't deteriorate like most wickets. So in a sense, it's not a surprise to me that Australia chose to bowl.
Is there one
Very
near
nice
the
shape there.
filter
Darcy
thing
Brown.
there? Just fill one out.
We also heard Harmanpreet Kaur also say that they wanted to bowl, so they've
They
obviously
live and have
looked at
water in
Shield
water.
outcomes and what's happened, and obviously 14 occasions out of the 14
That
Shield
didn't
games,
work.
every
It's
captain
slobbing
has actually
everywhere.
on the top and
Yeah,
left
right,
to bowl.
okay.
I think the fact that day 2 is going to be 38, maximum 38, and remember that it's probably another 10 degrees out there in the middle, coming off the surface. You'd rather be batting than in the field.
Well driven, but well fielded again, Elise Perry. In that whitish mid-off region, she's covering some ground.
One of the things I love about the game of cricket is watching Indians bat. Beautiful hands. Great move by Perry.
I don't wipe it all over my mouth.
Let's look at the short ball there.
And just have a look at the periscope, just bobbing up, and that's going to be something that the Australians will target, hoping that it hits the bat and ricochets either behind the wicket or short leg.
It's one of the joys of playing at the WACA. You can bowl the bouncer, you can have slips. So last time here against South Africa, unusual field positions.
Gone for a quick single
What were you
here.
on about that? Turning it off.
Trouble if she hit. They get through. That was risky.
A good running, and India have to take all these runs. The outfield's like an ice rink here, it's so fast to take on. It's very great to see her playing this test match. But it's good cricket. You have to be busy. The openers